Hello everybody, it's Steve from Old Boy Moto. Oh, good day guys, and we're still on the video with the engine mounts. Now I've managed to put the front mount on. I'll see if I can give you a look. It's that simple, it's not funny. You've got two cross bolts, one there and one there. Hope you can see that. I'll put the torch on it. Two cross bolts and the Allen bolts to your frame. Now what you've got to watch out for is that if you're buying aftermarket mounts, they're never going to fit exactly the same. Being what they are, they're a rubber mould, and when they come out of the mould they come out different, and what you can get is a different gap between these 2 points that fit onto your engine. That needs to be addressed. So you don't want a too wide a gap, so when you tighten these up on your frame is that you'll split the rivets in the bottom, and that's a common thing. Also, another thing is, if you can see this is the old front mount. Now it's a little bit soft, but if you see that mark in there, that's where the engine has been bouncing off it. So in other words, if that happens, your engine's just basically, you know, on the frame. You're not getting what you should be as far as isolation's concerned, because what needs to happen is, you know, that needs to take the vibration, you know, not the middle of it, you know. What I'm saying is the engine should not be sitting on this block, on this rubber block. So what a lot of people do when they put them on, like I have with my rear one, is that it's literally worse than when I had the old mount on. So I've got the old mount up here, and I've found that the old mount's still in pretty good nick. I needn't have changed it, but I'm glad I did, because I found that the rear of the engine was also causing this sitting on the rubber block and not isolating. So I spoke to a few long-term Harley mechanics, and they've said that most of the time what they do when that happens is, if the mount's in good condition, what they'll do is they'll shave a little bit of that mound off, and that's what I've done with the old one there, if you can see. Just taken a little bit of rubber off, just with a chisel, just gone across there, and that should take care of the problem. Because the new mount that I've got on the bike is now giving me a worse problem than what the old one did. Now can you imagine that? You'd think you put new mounts on, you'd be home and hosed. You're not. So the other thing is, when you're putting your new mount on, you need to fit the mount to the bike, but before you tighten up the top bolts, make sure your frame bolts are tightened up here, but before you tighten up those cross bolts, you need to raise the engine up. So you sit the bike vertically, as I've done now, and you put a small jack like that under your engine at the back or the front, wherever you're going to be doing the mount, and you need to push the engine up before you pinch these cross bolts off, because if you don't, what you're going to be doing is sitting your engine where you don't want it, on there. There isn't that much of a gap. There's not much gap at all. So I've got under there with a feeler gauge, and there'd probably only be 3 mil. With the amount of vibration that you're getting off the Harley, it's just going to bang straight onto that, you know. So in my case, I've put a brand new engine mount on, and it's worse than it was before, because it's banging onto the Harley, the new mount, and it's not isolating. That's why they call these isolating mounts. Whew, it's a bit of a job. This is the second time I've had these off, and I must admit the rear one isn't easy to get off. You know, you've got a fair bit of messing around to do. Your bolts are in here, so you know you've got to set up a sort of a system to hold your nuts while you get an angled sort of spanner in here somewhere. muffler's got to come off, all that, and you've got to get in there to get your nuts, your tops of your bolts. You know, the two back ones, you know, ones on the frame are all right. So anyway, it's a bit of fun and games, and unless you get it right, you're going to get the same amount of vibration or worse. Thank you, Harley. By the way, I'm looking at a Triumph next week, a Bonneville. This one's up for sale. Okay, so I've got the rear one off. That's the brand new one, and that's the old one that I took off. Now, when I line them up side by side, there is a bit of difference. The moulding is a little bit different. As I say, it's never the same, even with the original ones. It's got the same markings on it. That says R1, that says R1, and on the other side it's R2, R2. So the panels are the same. What I've noticed is the panels on these side panels I'm talking about, they're sitting a little bit lower or higher, sorry. So if you look down it that way, you can see that there's a difference. It's slightly raised. So, you know, they vary. Even the original ones aren't the same. And so you've got to be very, very careful. And I can see on this one, on the brand new one, where the engine's been banging already. And as far as I was concerned, when I installed this, it was installed properly. But I can see that it's already had a bit of a hit. And I was getting worse vibrations than I did with this one. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the old one because I think the old one is a little bit more pliable, I think. Not as hard as that one. But I've shaved it, and I think we're going to get a much better isolation, and that's what we're after. So, you know, it's not just a straight out fit. You need to, like I say, raise your engine and drop the and pinch your bolts up when you've put your frame mounts on. You've got to do all that, or otherwise you can be worse off than when you started. And even when you think you've got everything right, all of a sudden the rivet falls out. Now that rivet there, with the amount of pressure I put on when I fitted it, it should have gone bang, you know, you could hear them really pop, but it didn't. So that tells me that it had already popped and that it had just been sitting in there for all these miles. It's probably why I was getting so much issue, you know. Half the rivet's still in there. I guess that's one thing. Thanks again, Harley Davidson. So, what I've done with my new rear mount, I've done the same thing. I've shaved that silly crown off there. And that's the one where your engine mount or your engine casing will bounce on, and it will cause the vibration to go through the frame because there's not much tolerance in between. Anyway, good luck with yours. It isn't as straightforward as you think. So I hope this video's helped. Bye for now. Well, thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that video on the mounts. Pretty simple video, but you can, as you can see, get into trouble. You can do a whole lot of work for nothing if that mount isn't sitting on that bike properly. And in the video I did say that I'm looking at a Triumph Bonneville. Well, it's been a couple of weeks and I've been looking around for a new bike. I've made up my mind that the Harley Dyna was going to get sold. I'm getting older and I'm getting on, and I'm thinking I'm just a little bit over the Harley shake, rattle and roll type of thing. Although I really enjoyed the Dyna, I'm looking for a bit more comfort, and I'm into retro bikes, so that's why I was looking at the Triumph Bonneville. They do a beautiful job. But I've changed my mind, and I thought I'd mention this at the end of this video to let you know that I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Kawasaki Z900 RS SE in my particular case. I've actually bought one, and very excited about that. I've always wanted a Quagga 9, missed out in the old days, and Kawasaki have just done a great job of producing this retro bike. They've been out since 2017, but the 26 models have really reached the pinnacle of perfection, really. They are now with a quick shifter, and you've got Olin's suspension and Brembo brakes and cruise control. It was either now or never. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to do a little video of the Kawasaki Z900 RS SE. Bye for now.